Hey y'all, what's up? I'm Mimi, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is one of your daily collective messages. And subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you so very much to those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment. It is always and forever going to be loved and appreciated. God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, cosmic guides, all beings of the highest and purest white light on me, with the best interest of me and the collective at heart. You are always and forever welcome into my readings. Please, please, please give my wonderful, fabulous, and amazing Piscean Seer family the best and most accurate information for them at this time, okay? Welcome to any new subscribers, okay? Welcome back to my beautiful subscribers who are already here. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you guys. Thank you so very much for coming, and thanks for coming back. I said okay like that because I was going to say, okay, people is home, okay? Everybody's home. A couple of them left, but for the most part, everybody's home. So you might hear noises or people, doors opening and closing, stuff. You're going to hear stuff. But this is a fairy reading, okay? So when I was on the freeway, I seen this air right van, okay, like some sort of business or something. And the number on the van was 8888 air right. And I was like, okay. Let me write that down, okay? And then I wrote Phoenix, Arizona, because I think maybe it was on the van or it could have been on the plates. I'm not sure, but it was on there somewhere. I guess being on the plates is being on the van technically. So what I got from that was like, you have an abundance mindset right now, or you need to have one. But the angel number 8888 signifies abundance, prosperity, and positive change, suggesting a time of great potential and manifestation. It's a message from your angels, or in this case, your fairies, to embrace opportunities, maintain a positive mindset, and focus on your goals as success and fulfillment are within reach. This number also highlights the importance of the balance and harmony in all aspects of life, okay? So just try to maintain balance, like, in everything that you do, okay? And just know that, like, you're very clear on everything, okay? With this accurate report right here, I think you really do know what's going on, and you just need to trust your intuition at this time and do the things that you want to do, okay? I know I say that every time, but I mean, that's the vibes. Focus on yourself and what you really truly want, what you're really truly trying to manifest, and just try to keep your abundance mindset going no matter what, okay? Because once you get into thinking in a scarcity type of way, you know, thinking about what you don't have or what you can't do about something, then it's kind of hard to come back, okay? But we got the miracle right here coming out for your energy, so expect miracles right now, okay? That's all about that abundance mindset. And also we got sweet memories, okay? So maybe you're about to create some sort of sweet memories, okay? Also, this is 2111, okay? That's coming out for you. Let's look at that too while we're at it. The tablet screen didn't go dark. I am so late, y'all. It's 12:30. I don't ever be recording this late, but I'm kind of rolling with the punches as far as like how everything's going around the house. So bear with me. So 1211 signifies positive beginnings, spiritual guidance, and the power of positive thinking, okay, which is great confirmation of what I was just saying. It's perfect, okay? So it suggests that you are on the right path and that your thoughts, actions, and hard work are aligning with your soul's purpose, okay? It's a message from your guardian angels encouraging you to embrace new opportunities and maintain a positive outlook, okay? So, like I said, perfect confirmation on what I was just saying. So what's going on the outside of them that they may need to be aware of? We got, it wasn't me, it was you, framed, okay? So, I don't know. It's given energy projection type of energy, you know. But this arm does have like a handcuff on it, okay? Somebody could be going to jail. I feel like it's been a while since I said that. Somebody going to jail, okay? We got the west, so the west could be significant. You can live on the west coast or like on the west side of town or the west side of your state or whatever. But the west direction is connected to Archangel Gabriel for me, okay? So somebody could be trying to like attack your throat chakra, or maybe you talk out in public like me, you know. Maybe you like expose people and things like that, or certain energies, and people are like, everything you're saying is a lie. That's what you do, you know what I'm saying? Okay, that's the energy. Yeah, we got ancestral spirituality. So I mean, whatever it is that's going on the outside of you when it comes to people trying to like point fingers at you or start issues with you, your ancestors are handling it all, and they just want you to stay focused on these sweet, sweet ways of thinking. We got Aries, we got Gemini, okay? We got apologies, I don't know. And we got humiliation in front of others, which is giving me this energy of like, I don't know, maybe somebody apologizing, or it's giving me mind games for real. We got crime, cover up, attention, karma. They are paying for what they've done to you. So it's like any drama or any issues or anything that's going on the outside of you is being handled by your fairies, by your ancestors, by your angels. Like there's nothing. This crime cover up now is giving me like there's no secrets, there's no hiding evidence. It doesn't matter how much like outside help anybody has or how they try to paint the picture of what you said or what you did. Like it's very clear who plays what role in the things that are going on with you and other people. Okay, so don't worry about anybody trying to point the finger at you. And that's why I said it's mad projection energy. It's just something that they're doing that they're trying to make it seem like you do. Like, I don't know. I heard like maybe they have an attitude all the time with other people and they're trying to make it seem like you do that all the time. Like, just as an example, okay? Yeah, we got destruction, okay? So somebody's trying to bring destruction to whatever you have going on, but it's not even that. So there's a mailbox, there's a box, and there's like a wheel. Maybe somebody could have been trying to destroy your car, or destroy the way you get messages, or destroy the possibility of you moving on or moving forward or moving on to something more positive in life. It just be hating so hard. Yeah, we got a soulmate and we got ascending, okay? So this person is trying to like destroy the way you're ascending right now. Like maybe it's happening too fast for them, or maybe they just don't like it, or maybe they feel like you don't deserve it because, you know, you was doing all of this and I was over here being innocent. So how come I'm not getting everything that you're getting? But it's all very petty, as you can hear. Yeah, we got abandonment, okay? We got starseed and we got protection. Period. So, I mean, I feel like when it does come to drama or people trying to point fingers at you or trying to tell you who you are or what you've done or how you're acting, like, I don't think that they really have too much of an influence over you. Like you're just way too protected at this point and you're all up in like this cosmic energy, and it's hard for people to like touch you, you know. It's like you literally being in space but still being grounded in that energy, like constantly grounding this cosmic starseed shit, and it just makes it really hard for this Jezebel to attack you. Okay, look, this jealous, envious ass, mad ass Jezebel. Because you are the ice queen, okay, or the ice king. Like when it comes to cutting shit off or nipping shit in the bud or deading shit, you don't have problems with that. And so it's like no Jezebel could really have an effect over you. Like the energy that you carry is too great, and it's okay if they're a little green with envy, if they jealous. Maybe one day they'll heal from that, but I mean, giving me big, that's not your problem. That's just not my problem. I've been hearing that all the time. My problem. I seen 822. We got ritual with destruction and soulmate. So somebody could have done some sort of ritual to try to affect your relationship, you know, to try to affect the way that you attract love. We got single, sexy, and successful. We got third party situation. We got a child. We got a nice guy, and we got a commitment. So I don't know. Somebody could be hiring like a practitioner. That's what I'm getting from this third party energy, or maybe even trying to do some sort of ritual. I was saying this before in another love reading that somebody was doing magic to send new lovers toward you or to send new lovers toward your person. This child being involved is also giving me like somebody's baby mama or somebody's baby daddy type of energy. I mean, if I'm just being honest, but I don't know. I feel like it's all very stupid and it's all like a waste of their time. I feel like whatever commitments or relationships you do get into, you're meant to be in those, and nobody really could like affect that at the end of the day. And with this single, sexy, and successful energy, you might be single, okay? You might be single. You might not even be in a relationship. And even if you are in a relationship, you still always carry that single, sexy, and successful type of energy. It's like you're confident on your own. You love yourself on your own. And and that's why your relationships that you get into are so solid, and nobody could really fuck with this, okay? We got achievement, okay? So you've done some sort of achievement when it comes to your positive thinking and just protecting what is yours, just like, period. I feel like you could be feeling very comfortable. I feel like you're very aware of the things that are coming in with this Three of Wands, but also with the Three of Wands, because it is going with destruction, ritual, and soulmate. I feel like it's like they're still waiting on this heartbreak to come in for you, right? So they can siphon that energy. They're still waiting for this, for the results of whatever work or whatever intentions or whatever they might be sending your way to come in, but it's not landing. It is coming in, but it's coming right back to them, and they're kind of like unaware of that because they're kind of blind. What's soulmate? Ascending and single, sexy and successful. We got the Lovers, okay? So this is what I'm saying. Like, whatever, whoever your lover is, like, that's your boo, that's your thing, that's the person that you're supposed to be in. Even if you're single and you just have your eye on somebody, or you're just like talking to somebody or whatever, like, that's the person that you're really meant to work as a team with this Three of Pentacles energy. Yeah, we got the Empress. I feel like you guys are supposed to get together and be very fertile and create new things, and this is also going under a child, okay? So there could be like a specific divine child that's meant to be born. That could be why, like, all the rituals, somebody could have like got a reading or be looking into your birth chart. They could be looking into you and your person's birth chart and finding out, y'all, you know, what makes you guys tick and what kind of future you guys are meant to have together. But first of all, I feel like they're not getting all the good information that they should be getting from that, because they don't have permission to like be in your energy like that. But it seems like when they reach out to a third party, they get a little bit more information rather than them doing it themselves, because they don't really have authorization to look into your life like that. So somebody told them about this child, okay? They didn't find that shit on their own. What's the Starseed? The Nice Guy, protection and commitment. We got the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords is like them rushing in too quickly, or them being too hasty with the kind of decisions that they're making. And I think you just really don't ever fall for that. You stay in a nice, beautiful, high vibrational energy, and your fairies stay around you to make sure that you do that. And also, like, when it comes to love, I'm hearing like there's a reason why there's always like a fairy in a fairy tale movie or around when it comes to making some sort of very magical love connection, because that's something that fairies really do have their hands in. You know, they help to make all of these little things happen that end up in you being in the perfect relationship, or you having the perfect lover, you know. So it's like there's really nothing they could do to mess up the connection. And it's like in those types of movies, there's always like an evil queen or an evil stepmom or an evil dad or something that's trying to keep this connection apart, okay? And so that could really be significant too, like somebody's parents. What's the Three of Wands and the Lovers? We got the Emperor, okay? We got the Empress and the Emperor coming out here. So what? We got the Nine of Pentacles, okay? Both of you guys very independently wealthy, very powerful, really meant to come together and celebrate the things that you guys are able to create for each other. With the Page of Cups, you know, it's like they want you to be distracted by some sort of fishy offer or some sort of other person. Like they want you to be unhappy with your person so that you'll be open to some sort of new chick or dude. I almost want to say a new bitch. They want you to be open to some sort of new fishy offer coming in from somewhere. Like you just randomly happen to meet somebody or some shit like that. But it's like this is an energy that is sent, you know? And it's like, I don't know, it's almost like they want me to talk about that a little bit. Like energies that are sent in, because I know readers say shit like that all the time. Like it's not always necessarily them talking to a person and being like, hey, I want you to go holler at this person. Like they really have magic for that. They really do, like, you know, honey spells to make you more attractive or to make, you know, somebody else more attractive. So if you run into them or, you know what I mean, you'll be more likely to like talk to them or holler at them or whatever. And then it's always those people that are like narcissists and, you know, karmic connections and things that you don't really need in your life. So like be careful who you're opening your energy to at this time. If you are single and not already in this commitment that somebody's trying so hard to destroy, then just know that like the perfect energy is coming in. Like you really don't have to do too much. Like just enjoy your life, okay? And just focus on what's important. And if you are already in a commitment, like both of you guys have great things coming to you. And you just have to like ignore everybody else as long as the thing works for you guys, you know? Like don't give in to other people's, in fact, don't be telling people you and your person's business, like what y'all argue about, your disagreements, or like the negative things that go on between you guys. Is just that it's between you guys. If you guys decide to stay together and to work things out, it's best that you just keep your business to yourself. Because what happens, right? We go and we tell our family this person did this and this person did that and this person said this and this person said that, and we might be just trying to vent, but people tend to use that shit against you or against your person in the future, you know? Like, oh, I never did like them ever since they did this to you or they did that to you. It just like builds up this resentment for that person that really is unnecessary. You know what I mean? When they really didn't need to know that, because it was just between you and that person. So try to like keep y'all shit between y'all. Like, I mean, unless it's somebody that you feel like you could really trust, you know? Like just choose one person to talk to about that. Like, and just make sure that you are not just like letting your anger get the best of you when you are talking about like your relationships and the things that happen, because somebody would love to sabotage that shit. Yeah, with the Knight of Wands. I don't know. What's the Three of Wands, the Emperor, and the Lovers? Dang, I swear I should have used permanent marker for these cards. I might have to rewrite it with permanent marker. So it says divine inspiration and concentrated wisdom, okay? So like everything that you're doing, you and your future lover or your lover that you have at this time, you guys are both being like divinely inspired, okay? Like guided. So like make sure that you take this time to connect to nature a lot, okay? And find like the things that inspire awe in you in life, you know? Like what is it? Do you like do you like art, you know? Like whatever it is that lights you up, spend some time putting your energy into that, or aligning your life with that thing. So it could be something that maybe you do as a career or that you have normally with you, okay? Because you got some like malevolent type of spirits around you, baby. And I mean like inside of other people, you know? People aren't always aware that they carry this kinds of energy, okay? Like sometimes it's something that comes out like only when they're drunk, or only when they're mad, or only when they're you know what I mean, in certain types of energies. And sometimes people build up an ill will out of jealousy or out of wanting whatever it is that you have, and it's not even something that's like at the forefront of their mind or something that they're trying to do, you know. Sometimes the subconscious will take that feeling and use it as something to help whatever wounds need to be healed to grow back there, you know. And then it says nasty energy. So you just have to like I always say, keep your own energy clear and just stay focused on the positivity, on the things that you want to create. You've already like experienced this amazing rebirth. You've been awakened. And it also says intricate relationships, you know. So it's like, I don't know. That's why I kind of was getting that family vibe, you know, because it could be like relationships that you're in that are just kind of complicated all around. I mean, they don't really have to be though, you know, like, but it just, sometimes it just is. So just deal with people the best way that you can. We got the walnut tree, which is talking about intelligence, occult, spiritual, and religious factors, you know. I don't know. Some people might disagree with the way that you believe or with the way that your lover believes or whatever. But like I said it already, like none of that is anybody else's business. Like the way that you believe. Biggie, get down. And it's so funny. He getting mad because
That's fine.
because he is somebody else's spot, okay? And that's funny. And this is what I'm saying, okay? That goes right into what the fuck I'm saying. Like, somebody might look at your life or your relationship or things that you have and feel like you're in their spot. Not necessarily like they want your person or like, you know what I mean? Nothing as petty as that. It's just the energy that you carry or the energy that you in or the energy that you have going on with that other person, that chemistry, that kind of love that they really want, you know? They want, maybe that's why the intricate relationship, it's like they want more intricate relationships, something that feels, you know, like it's stuck like glue forever. And maybe they're just worried that they're not going to get this. I don't know. Honestly, I feel like I'm rambling. This one of them ones where I'll have to watch it back for it to make sense to me. We got connection to the spirit world though, okay? So like I said, you're highly connected. And then it says Snow White, okay? So it's like you might see the beauty in people or you might try to see the best, but I mean, if we're being honest, yeah, these people are beautiful, they do carry light, they do have a lot of things that are great about them, but a lot of them are sleep to the best parts of themselves, and so they just go around hating, you know. But it says belongs to the spirit world. I feel like at the end of the day you belong to the spirit world, and that's why your ancestral spirituality came out when I said what's going on the outside of you. Like I said, it's like any of this that I have been talking about so far that's going on is just not going unnoticed. And it's like people kind of get kicked in the ass immediately when they're fucking with you, okay? And then we got this one right here, which talks about alchemy, removing heavy metals, and captivating beauty and grace. You know, like you just naturally carry this very natural beauty and grace because you are a natural alchemist. You know, and alchemy is all about transforming those base metals or those worthless metals into gold, right? And so I feel like this is the kind of journey that you're on. And sometimes a lot of people would rather stay that same metal, right? They're like, why would I want to transform to gold when I'm Mercury and that's so good, right? And Mercury is like the first metal that you transform from, you know? So it's like, you just have to continue to roll with the punches and be open to your help and to your spirituality, and kind of don't bring anybody else into your thing that you have going on between you and spirit or between you and your lover. Like, all of some things are better left private, okay? And then we got the pecan tree, which is talking about bounty, security, and south, okay? And popularity. I feel like you could be like you could be like very popular, and also you have quite a few people that are like coming from for your head secretly, you know. But at the end of the day, you got the best security that's out there, because with that south energy, you know, that's Archangel Michael's energy all day long. Like, Archangel Michael protects you. He protects your love life. He protects your career. He literally, like, I feel like if a car tried to hit you right now, like, that motherfucker would just do some weird shit and just like go around you and hit some shit behind you. Like, you're super magically protected. It's crazy. Okay, look at this at the bottom of the deck: protection against evil spirits and rest and recovery. You know, it's like you might feel people's intentions or that negativity or whatever, but I don't think it really truly has an effect on you. I feel like you always come to this place of rest and recovery where you get that clarity and you really do know and understand what's going on, and that's great. And so the fairies are just asking you to stay focused on that abundance mindset no matter what, like on what you want to attract, on what you see your future being, on where you see you and your lover going, and even on, like, if there are negative family members around or whatever, on creating a much more positive environment between you and those family members. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny because Archangel Michael is next. He gonna talk about family too. But it's just like you have to manifest that better outcome between you and people if you feel like their relationships are too big in your life to cut out. Like, you could always improve your relationship that you have with other people. And even, I don't know, I almost said, even go out of your way to show them that your commitment with another person is not a threat to them. But I feel like that's exactly what they want. Like, why the fuck should I be going out of my way to prove my connection with my person with you? Like, I feel like somebody is just like getting way ahead of themselves when it comes to like what they think you owe them. Like, you don't owe them shit. You don't owe them an explanation. And this is why your ancestors is putting a death to this kind of thinking around you, you know? It says underworld and intuition. It's like you got to follow your intuition when you feel that underworld ass energy on people, no matter who it might be. But also, it's such a fine line, right? Because it's like that kind of thinking can really make you paranoid sometimes. Because it's like, especially with this tarot shit, it's like very easy to hear all of these very negative things and think you have to be paranoid or worry about like who's watching you or who's attacking you, you know. And this is why your fairies are saying no. Like, this is not what we want you to know, to focus on. If we want you to know about it, you know, you'll do what you did just now and click on a random reading and it'll tell you everything that you need to know. But it doesn't mean to like worry or to feel like anybody has the power to attack your relationship or your life in any way. All these rituals are always going to fall by the wayside because they came from that underworld energy, which is a way lower energy than the energy that you serve, right? Like, nothing can go up against God. And so that's why your relationship with God is the most important thing, okay? And when you got a strong relationship with God, you have a strong relationship with all other beings of light that support and guide you, okay? So just keep focusing on what's important and don't let nobody, like, I don't know, just don't be like fighting and bickering with your person or feeling like, you know, am I wasting my time? Is there a reason? Like, I don't want to, you know what I mean? Like, don't be talking about don't do it. Like, really be confident in your connection and in the choices that you're making, okay? Yeah, we got mixed signals, okay? So you might be like, I don't know, picking up these mixed signals, you know, or thinking about like, you know, at times, do I want to talk to this person or not? But it's like, I don't know. Like, they want your person to feel kind of neglected, you know, like you're not flirting as much or you're not as approachable. Like, they want this person to pick up mixed signals from you or you to pick up mixed signals from them. Like, they want to like get some sort of third party situation cracking off so there could be some cheating or some sort of betrayal. Because they can't talk you out of that. We got not talking, okay? Which kind of feels like confirmation on what I said about not talking to everybody about your business. And they feel like, you know, you aren't communicating. But it's like, I'm not communicating certain things for a reason. It's like, you can see right through these type of people. Like, you know exactly who to like clam up with and who to just go ahead and blab everything that's going on with you and your love life and everything that you have going on. And that's kind of why I'm thinking about that accurate report that I showed you first. Like, I feel like your intuition is accurately reporting to you who you can communicate with and who you can't. We got fated to be alone, okay? Somebody wants you to feel like you're fated to be alone. Like, if I can't have this person, I can't have anyone. Like, I don't know. Or maybe they feel like they're fated to be alone. It says they gave up on love because they think they're meant to be alone, and it's not true, you know? And that's what I was saying. Like, somebody just has some really strong feelings, yeah, but also they have like this fear of loss, you know? Like, maybe they're afraid that they're gonna lose you to your connection, or maybe they're afraid that, like, I don't know. It says you are afraid of losing someone or being abandoned. So somebody has like some serious abandonment issues. It's like you're teaching them to take the chance of letting somebody that they love kind of go. You know, if you love something, let it go, and if it comes back, then that's how you know. You know, I feel like this person's being taught to like release a little bit in you standing your ground, right? Because there's nothing they could really do to change your mind or to like take you out of it. Like maybe they and they even tried like some heavy ritual shit, but it's just not gonna work. Like they're being forced to learn a lesson about their loved ones like being happy or getting whatever it is that they want. Like this could be somebody who was used to having like some sort of influence over your life or being able, look at this, why is this demanding? Okay, somebody very demanding that feels like they're able to set these impossible standards for you, and you're supposed to just jump and jump and jump until you meet them. They're being taught to be less demanding when it comes to you, when it comes to your energy, when it comes to your love life and everything that's going on with you, you know, because you have boundaries that I don't think that they had when like you have boundaries I don't think they have, you know. It says body shame, fear of cheating, and addiction. Okay, so this could be like the kind of energies they're kind of projecting at you. They want you to like not be you, so you can be more vulnerable when it comes to what they want and the way they want you to move. But your spirit knows that it's too risky, and it's just gonna lead to you being burnt out, you know. And somebody's like really comparison, okay, comparing themselves to you and the way that you move, you know. But it's like we're just two totally different people on two totally different paths, and there really is no comparison. And that really affects the way that they try to mess with you, right? Because most people do the things they think would make them mad to you, right? And so you be laughing at the little petty shit that people do, like that was so stupid, why would that piss me off, you know? Because they're just like so trapped in their own energy that they don't really realize they're sabotaging you in a way that would sabotage them. You know what I mean? Like it's a little stupid petty shit that they would get mad at, and it would like influence them to leave their person or to listen to the people on the outside of them. But you're not a follower, okay? And whoever you love or whoever you're trying to be in this connection with, like this is some love at first sight type shit because it's meant to be. That's why. Yeah, but they want you or that person to be torn between two different choices for two different people, you know? Like they're used to you being the old you that will fall for anything or that was very gullible, you know? They want you to be out here thirsty in these streets. But you're just not. You're just not that kind of person. You're not that kind of energy, okay? What's the fear of loss, mixed signals, and not talking? It says looking good for who, you know, like this is what I'm saying about the other person being sent in, though. It's like they feel like that's the only thing that would tear the two of you guys apart. It's like cheating or some sort of betrayal, like I said earlier. So they're trying to like instigate this in your life, okay? Like have the other person get jealous or whatever, you know, like you tripping off little shit, like your person looking good, but you're not a hater, so like why wouldn't I want my person to look good, you know? It's just they got a totally different mentality from you, and that's what I'm saying. This is like never gonna work. What's not talking, fated to be alone and demanding? It says making mature decisions. Yeah, you continue to make mature decisions no matter who on the outside of you is trying to demand that you go this way or that way, you know. And I feel like if you don't have anything nice to say, you're more likely to just not say nothing. What's looking good for who and making mature decisions? Confession, I love you. Excuse me. So I mean, at the end of the day, this could be a person who really does love you, or there could be another person coming in to confess that they love you. What you talking about? It says getting your piece of the pie, being in the hot seat, pregnancy, new beginning, tired of pulling teeth. Thank God I found you. It's all your fault again, and cultural differences, okay? So you this person could have cultural differences, you know, there's like a black hand and a white hand, or you guys could just have like, I don't know, it's this energy of like no matter what differences you guys have, you guys are like perfect for each other and meant to have this baby. And it just makes other people feel like, you know, when am I gonna get that? Like when am I gonna have that for me? And it's like they could have even tried to like ruin this commitment in the past, but they're just like tired of pulling teeth. Like it feels so hard. It feels so hard to stop it. Like it's not. Yeah, we got you can heal me. So I don't know. Maybe they feel like this is kind of what I was saying though. It's not from a selfish place. It's from a selfish place, but it's like from a wound that needs healing, you know? Like somebody feeling like, you know, your love can heal them so much. But like it's from a twisted place because it's like, yeah, your love can heal them, but they want you to only love them, like to only give all your attention and energy and time to them. And it's just not fair to you and your life. So your ancestors are protecting you from that because they're not, like, nobody is allowed to have this kind of control over you. So they're just keeping their eye on you, okay, being hella aggressive and kind of wanting to keep you in like a party state of mind, you know, because they don't want you to say goodbye, and because they'll just be forced to spend time alone, you know. Like whoever this is, they're holding on way too tight because it says please let me go, you know. And that's why it was giving me parent energy. Like somebody could be like very smothering, you know, like they want to keep you under their wing. Yeah, but it's like you got options. You have a lot of things that you want to do in your life, and you got a lot of things that you need to figure out, you know. So just, I don't know. Just continue to roll with the flow, okay? I say I don't know, and then I look over here and I see she who laughs, you know? Like, just keep that beautiful smile on your face, and just know that, like, anything that does get destructed or does fall apart or does leave your life is just, like, not for no reason. And some endings might seem very final, or like, you know, you're losing someone very important in your life, but you're just not. I feel like if this person does get mad at you or who you're with or whatever for any stupid reasons, like they're just gonna miss you and they're just gonna come around. And this is why I said they're being forced to learn a lesson, because I feel like you're too important. Like you're too important. They always come back around to you and sort of just like going with what makes you happy, because like it's like it is important to them, but like I said, they have their own wounds, their own things, their own worries, their own issues that they're kind of trying to build from. We got Frigga, which is talking about readiness, bounty, and plenty. And then we got bliss with contentment, satisfaction, and security, you know. It's like you'll always have this satisfaction and security. And then it says prophecy, guidance, and direction right here. And that's what I was saying. Like, you're guided. Your direction is like very specific to you. And it's like the other people around you are going to seem like they're giving you all this friction or all of this pushback. But it's like, as long as you keep your mind on that abundance mindset and what it is that you're trying to build, like those people will come around. Because eventually they'll see what you're trying to build. They'll see the success or whatever it is that you're focused on. They'll see, you know, this person's role in your life or whatever, you know. And they'll understand why you were moving the way that you were moving. But it's like some people get like, I don't know, they get a certain way because you won't stop and explain every single step of every single thing, why you're doing it, why you do it like that. Like, bitch, that is how I do it, okay? Just watch how I do it and see where we get to from you just letting me do it, you know. So it's also this note of like you taking control, taking more control of your life, not being afraid to tell people like, you know, it's none of your business, and not feeling guilty about that too, right? Because that kind of gets in the way of the abundance mindset if you're feeling guilty about just making decisions that are best for you. But let's read it. So I'm saying it felt like like they were just kind of dancing around the whole thing. Like it just channeled weird as far as I'm concerned. So it says, you are at a moment of great good fortune in this lifetime. You have created for yourself more than enough, and now the goodness that is flowing to you must be invested and used wisely, you know. And it's just like, if you take all of those good energies and you put them into like negative situations, or put them into like building up other people's opinions of what you should and should not do, then you kind of end up transmuting. Like, it's like detransmutation is kind of how they're putting it, you know, because in transmutation, or in this alchemy energy, we take what is bad or what's negative or what doesn't really serve us, and we flip that around to something very positive, something that that pushes us to do more and to be more in life, you know. So if you're taking all the good energy, all the abundance mindset that you could be focusing on, and all this good energy you could be building up within yourself and within your energetic field, and put it into, you know what I mean, give it away to somebody who's kind of on a negative vibe just because you want to heal them or you want to make them feel better about you and the decisions that you make, then it's kind of like slowing down your own momentum that you could be making for yourself, you know? And then it's like they're like blaming you because you want more or you want to be better or you want to advance or grow. And it's just like stupid. It's not fair. It says, it is easy to squander youth or beauty or opportunity as they seem such an eternal gift. But this card is here to share with you that it is time to ensure that this wonderful moment is worked with wisely. Invest in yourself and in your health. Create more wealth, learn and study, and also offer your support and investment to worthy others, okay? I feel like they underline that shit, to worthy others, okay? Like, you don't have to put your time and energy into people that you feel intuitively aren't worthy, but you just want to give them a chance to like prove their worthiness, you know? It's like there's a reason why you get those intuitive nudges and why you see through people the way that you do, and you need to study. I'm not study, okay? And you need to trust that. I was just looking at the word study, okay? It says, take care of yourself and truly make yourself into who and what you have always wanted to become. This time will come around again, but it will not last forever. And so Frigga wishes for you to consider the gifts you are being given, the bounty coming to you, and consider with great vision and earnestness what will provide for you and your loved ones in the years to come. Be ready to act. Your future can be created now, and the present can become so rich and enduring that nothing can shake your ability to continue prospering. Your skills, your home, your mind, and your body. Take care of yourself and watch the good fortune that flows from your wise investment for many years to come, you know? Like, people might be judging you or looking at you like, you know, it's such a weird thing for you to put all this time and energy into yourself, because it's not what we see a lot, right? Of course, we're in this like self-love era or this self-love movement at this time, but like, as far if we compare like to our past, to our lives, to our, you know, role models and the people that we grew up with, like, they didn't put a lot of love into themselves. They put other people in front of them, and that's a generational curse that we don't need to continue, right? We don't need to allow people to tell us who we can love or what we can do with our lives, because God instilled this beautiful compass within us that tells us exactly which way to go and exactly what to do. So as long as you follow that and you stay very positive and you know that there's nothing coming to you but blessings, you'll be just fine, and you'll remain ready for this bounty and plenty that's meant to come into you, okay? So with that, I'm done. I hope you guys have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day, that you got something that you need out of this, and I will see you later. Bye.